A completely different story in California, where they are still dealing with wildfires and possible mudslides when the rain does come.
And some good news, evacuees are now being allowed to return to their neighborhoods. Lauren Posen has this report.
The spirit of Topanga is returning.
It's a lot of relief. It's been a pretty intense experience.
Residents are trickling back after evacuating over a week ago when flames from the Palisades fire threatened the canyon.
We're hanging out here trying to anticipate the needs of the returning residents, like a bunch of water filters, on the shower and the bath.
Darius Fisher is one of a handful of people who stayed behind during the mandatory evacuation to help where they could.
We had to do what we could do, but very soon, very early on, we were liaising and coordinating with the firefighters and taking care of stuff, and then if it was too much, like calling them in.
Outside the Topanga Library, you'll see this makeshift community command post filled with donated supplies, water, and food.
We do want them to grab supplies because a lot of people are coming back to nothing, so we want them to stock up and then get home.
Topanga is one of several evacuated areas repopulating. This is what it looked like in a Brentwood neighborhood earlier Friday. People are anxious to get back.
Oh, I haven't been home in 2 weeks. I miss everything. I miss my whole life. But I'm lucky I have a house.
As focus now shifts to rebuilding, Mayor Karen Bass appointed Steve Soboroff to lead the Pacific Palisades recovery efforts. Soboroff, former police commissioner and advisor to the late Mayor Richard Riordan. Before his public service, he was a developer, a key force in building the Staples Center and the master-planned Playa Vista community.
No one is better equipped to create our rebuilding plan. And I know, and anyone that knows Steve, knows that he works at warp speed. LA knows Steve, Steve knows LA, and I know Steve.
Soboroff wants people to feel hope.
There is an A to Z for each one of us, and A is today. And we're going to get there step by step. And the city is going to help to the extent it can, and we will have to outsource to the extent it can't. That there's going to be a bus to yes. Right. And if people want to get on the bus with us, get on it.
There are concerns on the horizon, though, in many of the impacted areas, including Topanga. The threat of mudslides is real if and when the rain returns.
When you've lived in Topanga for a while, you know it's such an extraordinary community and we just have each other's backs. But there's a lot we can learn from this, and I think other communities do.